USA versus Russia. Freestyle versus pancration. Alvarez the shorter by 2 centimeters, the older by 6 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds of 5 minutes in a one championship lightweight world Grand Prix quarterfinal. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is a Fila Pancration champion, standing at 177 centimeters tall, training out of Rati, representing Russia. Put your hands together for Timothy Nastyukhin. And now, introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is a 4-time lightweight world champion, standing at 175 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 29 wins and 6 losses, training out of Ricardo Almeida BJJ, representing the United States of America. He is Eddie, the Underground King, Alvarez. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Kemp Chang.
Watch on the headbutt, don't hit back head, watch on the don't grab the fence. Okay, touch the drop. Got the corner.
Brought in Robin van Roosmalen in the last 3 weeks, and he worked on his speed, his angles, his footwork drills, his speed drills. Predicts he'll finish Nastyukhin inside of 2 rounds. Do not sleep on Timothy Nastyukhin. The man possesses some extraordinary power. But can he land on Alvarez here? For a chance in the semi-finals of the lightweight Grand Prix to meet Lowen Tainanis. Lots of movement early on here from Nastyukhin.
Nastyukhin was able to connect with a nice little straight right hand. Let's wait for Eddie Alvarez to try to blitz in, throw those combinations, and then get out. When he blitzes in, that's going to be Nastyukhin's chance to land with that big right hand.
Punching right hand there from Nastyukhin. Got to be careful not to leave himself exposed when he overextends like that. Alvarez fakes the right hand. Controlling center cage here, the underground king. Looping left hand from Nastyukhin. Changing levels is Eddie. Just seeing what the Russian has to offer. Big outside leg kick from Alvarez. Not following through with that. Right hand there, Nastyukhin. Goes to the outside lead thigh of Alvarez. Alvarez circling off to his right. Chance go up for Eddie. They love him here in Japan, made his name competing in Dream. Says he was super excited to return to the land of the rising sun. Nastyukhin's right hand cocked and ready.
Like the change in levels from Alvarez, he's immediately getting Nastyukhin to think about the takedown. When Nastyukhin gets comfortable, like he did with Amir Khan, like he did with Koji Ando, he's able to put together some brilliant performances. Eddie Alvarez needs to mix things up. He can't just stand there and strike with Nastyukhin. He's got to wrestle with him.
Alvarez outside pocket, straight right hand down the center there from Nastyukhin. And Alvarez smiles at him, but he felt that one.
Nice little catch to the right hand from Nastyukhin.
Perfectly placed catch and count. Another good right hand there from Timothy Nastyukhin. Alvarez not wanting to give up center cage here. Cutting some little angles is the underground king. 2 minutes 45 remains. First round of 3 of this lightweight quarterfinal. Lots of instructions coming from the Russians in the corner of Nastyukhin.
Eddie Alvarez says he spent a lot of time working on his footwork and his speed for this match. He feels he's going to have the advantage in that area, the speed aspect.
Alvarez said that a punch would wobble Nastyukhin and then he'd finish him with a submission. Nice right hand again from Timothy Nastyukhin on the upswing there with the uppercut, Eddie Alvarez. Some damage already under the right eye of Alvarez. Nothing too serious, though, for the Underground King. A punt kick there from him. Uppercut again from Alvarez. Back to centre cage. Long reach on the right hand there from Eddie. Nastukin goes down the centre corridor. Nice fancy footwork to get out of dodge from Alvarez. Goes to the body, kicked upstairs by the lead hand there from Nastukin. Quick release on the punches tonight from Timofey Nastukin. Usually loads them up a lot more, Nastukin, but he's chosen to go for speed and precision over a barrel full of power tonight.
You can see when Eddie Alvarez tries to get nice and tight, that's when Nastukin is able to land that right hand.
Alvarez fakes. Nastukin, good front kick, dug the balls there, feet into the midsection of Alvarez. That's what you want to do when you throw the front kick, splay the toes out, point the balls of the feet out and drive it into the stomach, into the chest of your opponent. Body shot there from Alvarez. Just over a minute remaining on Eddie Alvarez's one championship debut. Oh, flipping left hand there from Nastukin. He tags him. He tags him at the overhand run. Here comes Nastukin. We told you not to sleep on Nastukin. He's done it. Timofey Nastukin knocks out Eddie Alvarez.
Wow! I am stunned. Timofey Nastukin just upset the Underground King. Would you call it an upset, Michael Cervello?
We told you not to sleep on Nastukin. There's a reason why he's got the word nasty in his name. He's a beast. He's a machine. He's now through to the semi-finals. Timofey Nastukin shocks everyone here at the Rio Goku Gigan, and here's how it happened.
Nastukin was able to close that distance, get Eddie Alvarez against the cage, and then it was the big right hand over the guard. I think Eddie blocked that, and Nastukin was still able to connect with that right hand. That is how much power Nastukin has in those punches. It is a dangerous game plan to stand and bang with Timofey Nastukin.
Look at the right hand, smack bang to the side of the head of Eddie Alvarez. Nastukin just unloading on a hapless Alvarez. These pulverizing fists, these jackhammer of hands. Eddie Alvarez is out of the lightweight Grand Prix. Nastukin will meet Lowen Tainanas in what will be an absolute grip snorter. Let's go to Dom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Kent Cheng, has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 5 seconds in the first round for your winner by way of technical knockout, Timofey Nastukin.
I'm sure there are many mouths agape around the world right now. Timofey Nastukin knocking out the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. Japan versus the USA. A striker versus a freestyler. Wouldn't make the prediction, Mighty Mouse, except to say he'd win. And Yuya Wakamatsu said he'd knock out Demetrius Johnson. Third man in the cage, the box, Olivia Cost. Inside the sold-out Rio Goku Giga in Tokyo. It's one championship, a new era. Half-time world champion Demetrius Johnson. A tournament champion, Yuya Wakamatsu.
Watch DJ's forward pressure. He's constantly switching stances. He advances his stance as he punches. So as he throws weapons, he's constantly changing. It's incredibly difficult to read, and that's the danger of it. If he mixes in the takedown so very well. They do a good job by Yuya Wakamatsu to press DJ up against the cage. Wakamatsu's got to separate here.
Sneaky knees on the inside from Demetrius Johnson. Threads one high, then goes down to the thighs of Wakamatsu. Wakamatsu breaks free, back to center cage. Opening 35 seconds, plenty of action thus far.
That first minute is going to get Yuya Wakamatsu confidence, especially with that striking. He's going to be able to, if he realizes he can stop the takedown of DJ, he's going to throw with a little bit heavier shots.
Plenty of movement here from Demetrius Johnson. High kick from DJ. Mighty Mouse goes upstairs. When will we see Wakamatsu let his hands go? That high knockout range on Yuya Wakamatsu. first time, and look at Johnson go to work. Now back on their feet. Johnson sinking a double leg.
Good sprawl by Yuya, but you can't just stop one takedown. You have to stop a chain of takedowns that come off of DJ. He continuously attacks. But good job by Yuya Wakamatsu. Now he's got to go chest to chest. He's got to break the grip, and he's got to spin him around and put his chest to the chest of DJ.
The most anticipated debut in the world. The one championship debut of mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson, the greatest flyweight of all time. Now it's Johnson on his back. Wakamatsu inside the guard, and the crowd here inside the Ryogoku Kokugikan loves it.
Good job by Yuya Wakamatsu to stop that single leg that DJ attempted and spin around and open the guard of DJ. Let's see how quick he got back up.
And listen to them chant, Yuya, 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 here in Tokyo. DJ was making his way back up. Sneaky there from Wakamatsu. Back to center cage. 2:35 remains in the first. A tantalizing opening round. Fakes there from Wakamatsu. Fake there from Johnson. Southpaw stance for Demetrius. Now the orthodox. High knee from Demetrius Johnson. They clinch up once more. Johnson forced against the cage. Overhook on the right arm of Wakamatsu. What does Wakamatsu look to do from here, Dragon?
Right now he's just trying to slow DJ down. You know, he's got the underhook on the right side, and now he's got the underhook on both sides. Now he's got double underhooks. Now if you can create a little bit of separation here, you can jack up that side on the right side of DJ's arm and work to the back. But here, there's that separation.
Held up the job, and Jenny Kinghad already through to the semi-final round of the Flyweight World Grand Prix. Inside thigh kick, nicely done there from Demetrius Johnson.
DJ is used to going 5 rounds. He has been through 13 straight 5-round matches, and so this is the first time he's been in 3 rounds in a long time. So he's usually used to pacing himself. How is that going to factor into this match?
First time competing in Japan from mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson. Left foot there from Johnson, counter left from Wakamatsu, the high up roundhouse kick.
Wakamatsu's looking really good in these first 4 minutes, but he always looks good in the first round. How is he going to favor in the second and third round when DJ starts to shift up gears?
He's still going to be feeling that DJ is just dipping his toes in the proverbial water here. Seeing what Wakamatsu has to offer, what angles he comes at, what technique he throws, off what side. Shooting double leg, takedown there from Demetrius Johnson.
Beautiful takedown from DJ as he laces up the legs. Yuya Wakamatsu's got to try to get back up. He's going to try to create a little bit of space with his hips. Let's see how DJ's got that body lock, and he's able to scoop the hips out and just easily passes into side control. This is where DJ's dangerous. He's got to watch that forearm. He's going to go for the Kimura on this side. And that right arm of Yuya Wakamatsu. Watch him try to pin that arm to the ground, and he's going to go hunting for a Kimura.
Wakamatsu gets that far arm free, still in side control, cuts the hip in a little bit. Demetrius Johnson, great bird's eye view of the action. Wakamatsu back to his feet, the crowd enjoy it. A round of applause inside the sold-out Ryogoku Kokugikan in Tokyo.
That was nice by Yuya Wakamatsu to put that little bit of space and get back up to his feet.
The Pancrase Flyweight Tournament champion Wakamatsu, a 12-time World Flyweight champion Demetrius Johnson. And Johnson bounds out of his corner.
You can see a little bit of damage on the right eye of DJ. Those punches from Yuya Wakamatsu are heavy.
Wakamatsu goes digging to the liver. Off that left hand, straight right down the center corridor. A beautiful counter from Wakamatsu. Sprawls out nicely, Wakamatsu. Jab kick from Wakamatsu, the heavy artillery. And DJ wants him down. DJ gets him down. Ties up those legs, presses him against the cage. On his back now.
Yuya got a little bit overexcited. He started to hunt. After he wobbled DJ a little bit, he went after him. And that was able DJ to duck under and secure that takedown. This is where DJ is very impressive. Watch him slowly make adjustments and work into side control.
And he goes, he passes from half guard to side control. Tries to pin the arm. And Wakamatsu back to his feet. Well done from Yuya again. Takes the back standing as DJ. Wakamatsu tries to turn back into him. What scramble, what a contact. Now DJ wants to try and choke it.
Good job by by Yuya. He's able to create separation in the hands, turn his back to his body, but he can't stop. He has to continually defend because DJ is relentless.
Demetrius Johnson more moves than U-Haul here in the second round. Referee Olivia Coast right on top of the action. Wakamatsu could be in trouble.
It looks like he's going for a choke. You can see he's got the side of the neck. It's like a no-arm triangle. But you can see that he was going for a rear naked choke. But good job by Yuya to scramble out of it. Now he's sitting in the It was a bad spot. Look for the elbows. Watch the elbows on the ground and pound of DJ. He doesn't want to lose this position. He chooses actually to leave mount and go into side control. I know what he's looking for. He's looking for a Kimura.
Fans. Big hello to all of our viewers in the US watching on TNT. Hope you're enjoying all the action of one championship, all the action of Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
He's framing off the face, just slides that elbow in. You can see he's trying to crucifix the arm. He's going to take that right arm of Yuya, put it between his legs so he can isolate, drop a little bit of ground and pound. Here comes the Kimura, he's looking for it. Good job by Yuya, he's nice and tight on the arms.
Johnson hunting for a finish as we approach the halfway mark of this contest. As Mitch said earlier, it's been a long time since Demetrius Johnson has been in a three-rounder. Now can he take that arm home? No, not yet. Here's some knees to the collarbone. Demetrius Johnson choking. Can he get it? Can he get it? That's the Gelar! Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some DJ in it.
Wow, he was able to get that choke from a nasty position. Didn't even have the full proper positioning. That's how tight the world champion squeeze is.
Demetrius Johnson, successful on his one championship debut, and he moves through to the semi-finals of the World Flyweight Grand Prix. That is why he's the greatest of all time. That's Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
Look at this, has the guillotine. Yuya Wakamatsu did everything he could to try to avoid that, but look how tight that is. Look at the guillotine. You can see Yuya Wakamatsu tries to turn out of it. He tries to angle out, but look at that. Oh, that's a nasty position. That's how tight that is. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson just moves forward in the one Flyweight World Grand Prix.
Have a look at the squeeze from Mighty Mouse. Locks out moisture, seals in freshness. Good night, Irene.
Well, Yuya Wakamatsu did a really good job in the first half of that match. He was stopping a lot of takedowns, showcasing good striking. Very impressive performance from Yuya Wakamatsu. DJ is the best flyweight in the world, and Yuya Wakamatsu was in there to the very end.
Let's go to Tom Lau, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 40 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of guillotine choke, Demetrius Johnson!
Welcome to One Championship, Demetrius Johnson. The greatest of all time takes the winner's medal and takes his place in the semi-finals of the World Flyweight Grand Prix. What a moment to do it on the biggest card in history for Demetrius Johnson. And here's what happens when a Mighty Mouse talks to a dragon. Let's go to Mitch Chilson.
Tokyo, I am here with your winner, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! DJ, that was an incredible performance. You were tenacious in every area of this match. Did anything Yuya Wakamatsu do surprise you tonight?
Watashi wa Demetrius Johnson. Yuya Wakamatsu, he's a young athlete. He's good about crossing distance, and the type of game he plays, he wants you to cross distance, so he hits you with his right hand and left hook. And so for me, I had a hard time, just trying to cross distance carefully. And then, I got caught right here, but, sometimes you battle through adversity in the cage or in life, and you just got to keep on pushing through it.
And that you did. I want you to take us through the finish here because it was a very unorthodox guillotine. You caught him from an odd angle.
Yeah, so right there, you know, I love the knees to the ground grounded opponent, and right there, I just kept on wrenching it, and I got a real nasty guillotine. He went in for the shot, I put my hips in, and he was hanging onto my leg, and that gave me even more of a torque to get that finish. And I don't know if he went out or not because he tapped, yeah. And then when he woke up, he was like, what happened? What happened? So, you know, I trained with the best. Back in AMC Pay Creation, back in Seattle, my teammates, James, Tony, I appreciate these guys coming out, and can't wait for the next round.
There you go. It's going to be an exciting next round for you. Tokyo, show your love to your winner, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
They are absolutely showering the adoration on him here in Japan.
It was a blockbuster debut show in Tokyo on the 31st of March. A new era was the biggest event in one championship history, with a world champion in every bout. With world titles on the line and debuts by mixed martial arts megastars Demetrius Johnson and Eddie Alvarez, thrills were guaranteed. In the main event, Edward Folayang defended his one lightweight world title in a rematch against Japan's Shinya Aoki. The submission specialist had one goal: to reclaim the world title at home in Japan.
The intensity for this one is something else. It's the main event of one championship, a new era for the lightweight world title. Shinya Aoki, the former world champion, now the challenger. The champ from the Philippines, the thickly built striker Edward Folayang.
Shinya immediately takes the center of the cage, trying to back Edward up.
High kicks from Aoki. Inside leg kick from Folayang. The wushu striking of Edward Folayang. Look out for the cutting side kicks, for the spinning back fists.
Aoki seems patient in his takedown. It's no surprise the game plans of both these guys. Nice right hand landed by the champ.
Shots go up for Aoki. Capacity crowd rallying behind their star. Good overhand left there from Folayang. Just test the jaw. Aoki tries to thread the high kick again.
Aoki's got to be careful standing in the front of Edward Folayang. He's landed a few big right hands. Aoki's chin's up in the air. Looks like we're going to clash the heads right there.
Flash of leg kicks. Aoki looks for a cutting side kick. With the leg to Aoki. Folayang backed against the cage. Now Aoki would love to get Folayang down, put the champion on his back and go to work on the ground. Double leg here from Aoki, to no avail though.
Aoki's got interesting takedowns. He's always attacking different ways. Watch him try to lace the legs and also look for hip tosses. Just like that.
Onto the canvas for the first time now. Half guard position, Shinya Aoki. Looking relaxed, the champion, Folayang, who's been here before.
Edward's going to try to frame off the face a little bit, create a little bit of space. Now Aoki's got an arm triangle. If he can jump to that side, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a bad spot for Folayang. He's got to try to answer the phone. He's got to put his hand, his left hand, right next to his ear. Aoki's got a tremendous squeeze. This could be it. He's trying to frame off. He's trying to push his left arm with his right hand.
Oh, Folayang's in trouble! He's in trouble! Aoki turning like a clock. Folayang's face. He's trying to survive. Aoki wants to finish him in the first round. He's turning. He's squeezing. Oh, it's good night, Irene. He put it to sleep. He put it to sleep. He put it to sleep. Open the fridge. Folayang is out cold. We told you it was the resurgence. The belt once held by that man Martin Nguyen is now going to go around the waist of that man, Shinya Aoki. The resurgence is complete. All first round finishers in his resurgence. And here's how he won the title back.
Aoki has a tremendous squeeze. Once he was able to sink in the arm triangle, he didn't even bother to walk to the same side. He stayed in mount and put the former champion to sleep. Look how he's driving that shoulder into the neck of Edward Folayang, and there was no place to go. Folayang would not tap. He was forced to take a nap. And now, again, we have a new one lightweight world champion in his hometown of Tokyo, Japan.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 34 seconds in the first round for your winner by way of arm triangle and new one lightweight world champion, Shinya Aoki.
The Japanese revolution continues in one championship in 2019. What a moment for Aoki. A rain of gold over the cage. And the rain of gold for Tomokan Judo, Shinya Aoki.
It was a show-stopping bout from the Philippines' Danny Kingad and local favorite Senzo Ikeda in their one flyweight World Grand Prix quarterfinal. In a lightning speed contest, both athletes were pushed to the limits. After 3 hard-fought rounds, the judges would unanimously award the win to the king. He advances to the semifinals, where he will meet Kairat Akhmetov. Akhmetov secured his slot in the one flyweight World Grand Prix semifinals after his victory over Australia's Reece McLaren. The former one flyweight world champion dominated the stand-up to earn the unanimous decision victory.
And here's the bracket as it stands for the flyweight World Grand Prix. Johnson through to the semi-finals on side A of the draw. Kairat Akhmetov, the former world champion, through on side B. And also the king from the Philippines, Danny Kingad.
An incredible display of force was on show when the undefeated one atomweight queen, Angela Lee, stepped up a weight class to challenge China's Xiang Jingnan for her one strawweight crown. There was a nervy moment when Xiang survived an incredible attempt at an armbar in the 4th round.
Xiang Jingnan, there's one quitting her. She's okay.
Her face is turning purple, but the bell's almost here. A few more seconds, and the champion survives.
In the final round, Unstoppable showed signs of fatigue. The Chinese superstar took advantage to secure the TKO.
Straight into the guts of the atomweight champion, and again, oh, Angela's hurt. The body shot hurt her. The punching panda. Angela's in trouble. Angela's in trouble. It's over. It's over. It's good night, Irene. The Unstoppable has been stopped. Xiang Jingnan retains the gold.
2 Division I world champion Onglan Sung would defend his middleweight crown against Japan's Ken Hasegawa. Unsung put on a phenomenal display to end this match in the 2nd round. We jump into the action in round 2.
Good stop there from Onglan Song as Ken Hasegawa tried to change things up and went for that double leg, but Onglan Song saw it coming.
Big hello to all of our fans watching live in Myanmar on Skynet and MNTV. Watching here in Japan on Abema TV and TV Tokyo. Thought about the high roundhouse kick there, did the champion Onglan Sung. Man who once plied a trade as a beekeeper. Hasegawa looking to land the leather. Hooks off the lead. Wild uppercut, little back fist there from Onglan. Roundhouse kick from Onglan, trying for the catch and counter, did Hasegawa, goes to the inside thigh. Onglan goes for the breadbasket. Left hand, I should say right hook there out of southpaw stance from Ken Hasegawa. Both men are loading up with the punches here in the second round, Dragon. Jab 2 there from Ong La.
What we're seeing from Ong La is that parrying of the lead hand of Ken Hasegawa. Ken's got to be very careful because he's exposing himself right down the middle because Ong La is not only stepping out to his left, but he's parrying the hand and coming right down the middle with that right hand of his.
If there's one thing we know from their first contest, it's that Ken Hasegawa is a human sponge. This man can absorb all the punishment in the world you can throw at him. It's going to take another Herculean effort for Ong La Sung to knock him out for a second time. This crowd, which is very uncharacteristic in Japan, are cheering for both Hasegawa and Ong La Sung. Nice two-punch combination there from Ong La. Hasegawa gets off his left hand, that being the power hand of the southpaw. Body kick from Ong La. Got to be careful not to drop that lead hand. Look out for that right hand counter of Hasegawa. Oh, smack bang with the schnoz there with the cross from Ong La.
Right now, that body kick is definitely starting to drop the hand of Hasegawa, and it's exposing the whole left side of his face.
Ong La consistently pouring with that lead hand to find range and timing for that right. You go to Myanmar and you just can't believe how riotously popular, how famous Ong La Sung is. Could not walk the street. They'll not go anywhere without being mobbed. It's pictured on billboards, on TV commercials, radio commercials. You talk to cab drivers, you talk to waiters, chefs, you talk to plumbers, you talk to the hotel staff. Everyone knows the name Ong La Sung in Myanmar, a country of some 55 million people, where it's said that 1 in every 3 watches him live when he competes. Jab 2 there from Ong La. Roundhouse kick from the champion. And again from Ong La Sung. Systematically, methodically breaking down Hasegawa. Oh, that ribcage of Hasegawa is an absolute mess.
Looks like a Ziploc bag full of hamburger meat. Oh, with a nice knee there on the entry into the takedown. It's about time Ken Hasegawa thought about a takedown.
And Hasegawa change it up here. Can he change the levels? Get this match on the ground.
Standing on triangle.
The side of Hasegawa's carcass looks like it's been barbecued. What punishment he's taking? Crossing elbow, leg-way style there from Ong La Sung. Hasegawa needs to protect that body. Ong La's going to wind up those roundhouse kicks. It's like a painted target for the shins of Ong La Sung. There he goes again, careening into the side. Oh, smack bang! The big kibosh! Hasegawa's in trouble! He's in trouble! And good night, Irene! Ong La Sung said he'd knock him out quicker than last time, and he did just that. Ong La Sung reigns supreme outside of Myanmar and is still unstoppable.
We got to take a look at this again. Look at this. Boom! Right down the middle. He saw Ken Hasegawa was actually coming into it. And then, boom! Right down the middle. What a thing of beauty. He waited for it. Look at that. He creates the opening. Look at that. He's stepping on the foot of Ken Hasegawa. There was no place for him to go.
Your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 41 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, and still your 1 middleweight world champion, Ong La Sung.
The Myanmar flag over his shoulder, and also his world title belt presented to him by the CEO and founder of One Championship, Chatri Sitchatong. Amazing. A knockout, as he called it, Ong La Sung. He told us yesterday, I'll finish Ken inside of 2 rounds, and he did just that.
Martial arts icon Eddie the Underground King Alvarez made his one championship debut in Tokyo. He did not have an easy ride against Russian knockout artist Timofey Nastyukhin in their one lightweight Grand Prix quarterfinal matchup.
Oh, clipping left hand there from Nastyukhin. He tagged him. He tags him with the overhand right. Here comes Nastyukhin. It's good night, Irene. We told you not to sleep on Nastyukhin. He's done it. Timofey Nastyukhin knocks out Eddie Alvarez.
Japan's darling Mei Yamaguchi was in action against Russia's Ksenia Lachkova. The former title contender would have to work hard to secure the armbar submission in the third round.
Armbar from VV Mei Yamaguchi. Is she going to tap her out in the third and final round? Yes, she does. It's a win for Yamaguchi. It's a win for Japan. Yamaguchi brings the house down.
In a featherweight matchup, Indonesia's Anthony Anglin took on multiple-time BJJ champion Gary Tonin. A kick from Anglin opened up the opportunity for Lion Killer to go for the takedown. Anglin would fight to keep Tonin at bay before succumbing to strikes.
Oh, you can sign the pink slips. You can sign the ownership papers. Because Gary Tonin has completely owned and dominated Anthony Anglin here. Anglin nowhere to go. Referee Umeki right on top of the action. He may stop it soon. He does now. Gary Tonin goes 4-0 in his mixed martial arts career. And that was a win against his most credentialed opponent yet.
In a lightweight contest, South Korea's Yoon Chang-min took on 8-time Indian national champion Bala Shetty. The Big Heart went all out to earn the submission win on his debut.
Referee Yoshinori Umeki straight on top of it. This may be the end now. The rear naked choke from Yoon Chang-min. Bala Shetty taps out, and it's victory for the South Korean.
When we return, it was the rematch 11 years in the making. Kickboxing superstars Yodson Klai Iway Fairtex and Andy Sauer go head-to-head. In one Super Series kickboxing, Muay Thai powerhouse Yodson Klai Fairtex took on two-time K1 Max World Champion Andy Sauer. 11 years ago, it was Sauer who was the victor. We jump into the action in round 2.
Andy Sauer, multiple kickboxing world champion. Yodson Klai, multiple Muay Thai world champion. Yodson Klai, the southpaw left of screen, edges forward. Project armbands around the biceps of Yod, sticks a beautiful jab on the schnoz there of Sauer, buckled him at the knees. Sauer needs to go to that lead leg, that common peroneal nerve, about 4 fingers width above the lead knee of Yodson Klai. You break down the leg, you'll slow the boxing. Yodson Klai with these 4-ounce gloves is something else. Sauer needs to find the output, the volume, the work rate, get in, get out, land his shots, work the angles. Cannot stand flat-footed in front of Yodson Klai. Oh, Yod tags him again. There's the left hand. The big kibosh from Yod. And Sauer down for a second time in this contest. He may not get up. The count's on. It's good night, Irene. And Yodson Klai gets his revenge here in Tokyo. Yodson Klai Fairtex in 4-ounce gloves was always going to be an absolute monster.
Wow, he was able to hurt him early with that right side. We were so worried about the left side of Yod that he was starting to connect with the right. He was able to land that stiff leg, wobbled him a bit, but then, well, see, like I said, when he gets you back against the cage, that's when he's scariest. The left hand finds a home, touches Sauer on the chin. Sauer drops. He wasn't able to answer the count. Look at that, boom. Hits him right on the nose, and Sauer goes down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Atsushi Onari, has called a stop to this contest after 51 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Yodson Klai Iway
A 30-plus match winning streak, a rematch 11 years in the making, and the hero Jodson Clay Fairtex reigns supreme. Who can stop this man? Who can stop Jodson Clay Fairtex?
In one Super Series Muay Thai, two-time Omnoi Stadium Muay Thai World Champion Rodtong Jitmuangnan took on two-time Muay Thai World Champion Hakeem Hamech in a flyweight bout. In a thrilling match, it was the Thai that won the split decision victory. In one Super Series Kickboxing, Muay Thai World Champion Joseph Lasiri put an end to the perfect record of Japanese star Hiroki Akimoto. After 3 rounds of intense action, his energetic performance earned him a majority decision victory. Panakas Yusof outclassed Malaysian Mohammed bin Mahmoud in their one Super Series Muay Thai thriller, earning the unanimous decision victory. One championship heads to Manila this 12th of April, where Martin Nguyen will defend his one featherweight world title against former one world champion Narantunggalag Jadamba. Joshua Pascio looks to recapture the one strawweight world title from the man who took it from him, Yosuke Tsuruta. And on the 3rd of May, one championship will be in Jakarta with the one Super Series Muay Thai World Championship on the line when Sane Gayang Hanao defends his title against Jonathan Haggerty. Check your local listings